All right, guys, so I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet and to the point. Now, I had some death wobble issues a few months ago when I broke my stabilizer shock on the Rubicon Trail. And when I came down, I experienced a ton of death wobble because, well, I broke that stabilizer shock, right? So then I replaced pretty much most of my front end suspension. I didn't replace one of the bushing on my upper control arm, which I still need to do. However, the front stabilizer shock should absorb all those death wobble issues that you will have on your Jeep. And when I bought the Old Man Emu, I thought that this would be resolved, and sure enough, it comes back, from time to time. But I also know that the stabilizer shock is not the root solution to any death wobble by any means. So I just want to get that point across very clearly, that this does not solve or resolve the root issue of your death wobble. However, it should definitely stabilize that death wobble as you go down the road. Now, before the Old Man Emu stabilizer shock, I had a Bilstein on my Jeep. And so what I did was I went on Amazon, also bought this on Amazon along with my Old Man Emu, the same shock I had on there before. So I'm not sure which one is better, but what I want to share with you guys is comparing these two stabilizers, because I found a good bump down the road from my house where I can create that death wobble every time I hit that bump. So I'm going to show you the death wobble with that Old Man Emu shock on there. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to take that off. We're going to put these two side by side. I'm going to show you guys the dampening, the compression difference between these two. And you'll see what I mean by that is softer than the Bilstein. And then we're going to install the Bilstein shock and hit that same speed bump at the same speed and see if it does really absorb the death wobble. And it just started right around this corner right here. Okay, so we're at 40, 42 miles an hour. There, shook a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let's go back and do that again. So I feel like that first pass, the dampening is just the reaction of that shock is so slow. You can feel it like it wants to shake, but then it corrects it. And it shouldn't be that way. All right, so here we go again. Maybe we went a little too fast last time. Let me try this like around 30. Right here. There he goes. All right, so there's definitely a little bit of shake right there. All right, so I'm gonna make my way back to our garage and I'm gonna take you guys on a little detour because there's some other spots up here that's got a little bit of some whoops and little bumps that where I felt some vibration. Right there, little vibration there. Yeah, again, with these Old Man Emu, it just feels like that dampening is a little bit delayed. The valving is just like really soft, slow. So I'm really hoping that the Bilstein is going to resolve this. Okay, so just got the Old Man Emu stabilizer off, and I want to share with you guys this interesting observation. Okay, so right now, it's odd that this stabilizer is kind of stuck right here. You would think that it would, there's some compression in here so that if I push it down, right, like this, that it would expand some, but it kind of stays right there. And I'm wondering if that is because is that delay that I was kind of, talking about earlier, which I didn't really observe when I installed this, but now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if that's the reason why I feel like it's sluggish and it's kind of a little delay before it actually activates the shock versus the Bilstein. Okay, if I push this thing down, now as far as the amount of pressure it takes to push the shock down versus the Old Man Emu, it's about the same. But look at the difference though. When I let go of this shock, you can see it's expanding, right? So that it's always active. This one just feels dead. And look at this, I don't recall this, the tube diameter. This Old Man Emu is about 20% thicker than the Bilstein. It's way thicker, but again, this is what I had on here before, and it worked out really, really great. Except, you know, when I bent this thing on the trail, it blew up. So let's install this guy and see if it helps at all. All right, so here comes that tree right there. That's where the death wobble happened, just around the corner. All right, so here we go. Here it comes right now. Look at that, 0. Holy crap, 0 vibration. I tell you what, so I've been driving from my house all the way here, which is a couple miles away. And I can tell you right now that I feel absolutely 0 vibration in the steering wheel all the way from there to here. And I usually feel all kinds of stuff. And I guess I was in denial with that Old Man Emu because I was telling myself that that's a good stabilizer because they make good quality stuff. But I gotta tell you, I'm not in denial anymore because after running it with Bilstein, that stabilizer, the Old Man Emu, is junk. It is borderline dangerous, it's completely ineffective, and that stabilizer has less than 1,000 miles on it, you know, because this Jeep is not my daily driver. I might use it to go get coffee here and there. I don't know if you guys can see the vibration of bumps that I'm going over right now, but normally I would feel all kinds of shaking the steering wheel, but this is 0. Now, this is my first stabilizer video comparison, and I don't know about you guys, but I gotta tell you what, for around $90, this Bilstein is all you need. All you need. I'm curious though, they have these new stabilizer shocks. It's like shockless. It slides through the tube in and out. I'm not really sure how that works, but it's like $350, and you can adjust the setting. Why would you want to adjust the setting to soft or firm? Why not just keep it on firm and minimize all vibration, period? So if you guys are thinking about buying a $350 stabilizer shock, you should really consider this $90 Bilstein stabilizer. I think you guys are gonna be tickled. And again, I'm running a 37-inch tire, BFG KM3s. These are brand new. It's got less than 50 miles on it. And I got a 6-inch lift. And this $90 shock is killing it. Right now, it's killing it. So, anyways, I'm really glad I did this video review. I hope it was helpful for you guys. And if you guys have any comments or have any background on those new stabilizers that are like 350 bucks, I'd love to hear your comparison on what you had before and the new shock to see if there was a big difference, or is it just all waste of money? Is it just a aesthetics thing, the looks? I don't know, but I tell you what, Bilstein, you guys did it again. Your shocks are amazing. All right, that's it. You guys be safe out there in the COVID world. Be safe on the trails, and God bless.